Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, Order 66 Collections. On today's video guys, I will be doing my first ever Hot Toys figure preview. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of weeks now, but I wanted to wait for the perfect announcement by Hot Toys, and I feel like yesterday Hot Toys made the perfect announcement for me to go ahead and start these preview videos. For those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, this is something that I announced yesterday as well that I would be doing. So let's go ahead and start with the preview. So guys, Hot Toys decided to release Spider-Man black suit from the Spider-Man 3 movie played by Tobey Maguire. If you guys know anything about me, I am the biggest Tobey Maguire fan, the biggest Raimi Spider-Man fan that you can find out there. This is my favorite character of all time, whether it's DC, Star Wars, Marvel. So I am very thrilled and very, very excited to get this figure purchased and get this figure previewed with you guys. Obviously, it's going to take a while for us to actually get the figure right, but either way, I am very excited to know that Hot Toys has decided to re-release this figure. Obviously, for my preview guys, I don't have a photographer myself, so I really don't have anybody to send to Hong Kong to take actual pictures of the figures. Who knows? Maybe eventually, depending on the success of the channel, we'll have somebody to do that. But for now, we're gonna take a look at the figures. At the pictures posted by Hot Toys, and that's on their Facebook page. We'll go ahead and do the deluxe version. So, as excited as I am about this figure, I do want to be completely objective. I don't want to let nostalgia get the best of me and just say that this figure is perfect. I do want to go ahead and make the right comments, the right observations. And again, this is just a quick preview and my initial thoughts about the figure. Obviously, I don't have the figure in front of me, so I am not going to be able to to share as many details as I would if I get the figure. But at the end of the day, since I am a Hot Toys collector, I feel like the channel should include previews as well as unboxing and reviews. So this is something that I should have done a long time ago, guys. But well, I'm sorry if I didn't. But again, I feel like we waited for the perfect moment to go ahead and start this era or saga of my YouTube channel. So we take a look at the first images of the figure. So as you guys can see here, we have him pretty much standing on the display base, which we'll get into a little bit later on. He's got this Venom piece that is attached to him. It seems to be magnetic, from what I saw from the comments and the description of the figure. Now the Venom piece, as you guys can see, it looks more like the piece by by Tom Hardy's Venom. Now, as much as I want to say that I'm disappointed, again, I do want to remind you guys, this is just a preview. Things are subject to change. There is still a year and a half or a year for us to get this figure, so some things might change. Maybe they just posted this to kind of show you guys what the figure is going to look like. But yes, I was able to notice that this is the Tom Hardy's Venom piece, so hopefully they don't keep that since it doesn't match with the with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. The next image, we have the face sculpture, which we'll get a little bit later on too once we get a closer look. So far off to a great start with this figure. We get a closer look here at the display base. The base itself, I believe, represents the temple in the movie, which is where eventually he gets rid of the black suit and then eventually falls on Eddie Brock, making him become Venom. So honestly, no disappointment there. I'm glad that they included this as a display base. I think it's fine. I think it's great. I really don't think they could have gone for something else. Maybe I really don't. I think this is the perfect display base for him. And as you guys can see him standing there, he looks really, really good. We have his mask there on its own, just like any other Spider-Man figure. So off to a great start there. Next image, we get a closer look to his face sculpture. Obviously, Hot Toys announces that they're doing the separate rolling eyeballs, which they've done for the previous figures that they've announced for every franchise. The face sculpture, guys, to me, I don't want to say it's perfect because there might be a detail here and there that I might be missing, but honestly, I think this is as good as it gets. We have the hair down to the sides as he has it in the movie whenever he has the black suit. For those of you guys who purchased the old Hot Toys figure from Spider-Man 3 black suit, I believe he did have his hair to the side and he had blue eyes. And I can't remember if it's by Hot Toys the figure or if it's by another franchise, but this face sculpture to me is absolutely absolutely awesome. He looks really good. The eyes look great. His hair looks really good. He looks exactly as Tobey Maguire in that movie. And then the expression on the face, it's really good as well. He has this mean and kind of bad look to him that I really appreciate. Obviously, we all remember that scene where he's dancing. That's pretty much the most memorable scene from the figure. But for example, when I see this look, it does make me remember whenever he goes off on Eddie, at the Daily Bugle. Also when he goes off on Harry and MJ, he has this mad, mean, and rude look to him that I really like the fact that Hot Toys included in him. So I have no complaints whatsoever as far as the face sculpture. Again, want to remind you guys, it is a preview, so things might change, it might improve, it might get worse, who knows, but for now we're off to a good start. And then next, we have as I have mentioned before, the alien symbiote head that is magnetically attachable, along with the tongue as well. Again, yes, exactly as Tom Hardy's Venom. I'll be honest with you guys, it doesn't look bad on the figure itself. It looks really good, but of course, right, we like things to be original. We like things to be as they are in the movie. So obviously, Tom Hardy's Venom has nothing to do with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, right? So again, this is an issue, right? And again, it's just a preview, so it might change. We'll see. But I just wish that Hot Toys would do a Spider-Man 3 Venom figure. I wish they would release that. I feel like they never released it. I do want to mention that Thunder Toys did announcement one this year, and it is on its way, so I will preview it once it's here. And again, that's Venom from Spider-Man 3. So even though I know it's not the greatest Venom, we had a lot of complaints about the suit. Either way, it's part of the franchise. It's part of Spider-Man's arc story and from the trilogy. So I wish that Hot Toys would eventually release that figure. But either way, right, this is the Venom piece that we have. And so again, the only issue here is that, again, the Venom is represented by Tom Hardy's Venom and not Topher Grace's Venom from Spider-Man 3. But again, that would probably be the only issue. We get another look. We have this piece as well from the Symbiote, which is on the left side of Peter. And it is, I believe, also attachable by magnet. I believe this is part of the special edition exclusive. Usually when Hot Toys announces a special edition exclusive piece, I think the price doesn't change. I think it's still the same price. I'm not sure if it's going to be that way. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to check it out on Sideshow Collectibles since they haven't put it up for pre-order yet. It's only an announcement as it's coming soon. But that's about it, right? Unfortunately, I don't have the pricing yet. I believe for those of you guys who use Pop Collectibles or Toys Wonderland, I do believe the pricing is available. But for me personally, since I'm here in the United States, it is better for me to use Sideshow Collectibles since the fees are less, the shipping is faster, and I just feel safer purchasing it from them, right? But yeah, unfortunately, they don't have the pricing available yet, so I wouldn't know yet how much it's going to be. But again, usually the normal version and the special edition exclusive are the same. Next picture we have him standing there with the head sculpture, which is with the mask on. I do think this looks really, really good, but I already have an issue. As you guys can see here, it has the line, which is how they make the suit, and it is exactly as the red suit that came out with the Spider-Man No Way Home figure. And if I can be honest with you guys, that really bothers me. Again, it doesn't make the mask ugly, but I just wish they could work around it, possibly put this line somewhere else, maybe in the back of the head. I don't know, right? But it just kind of looks a little bit ugly. Also, as we guys can see, the lenses, they're color black, and please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think they're gray in the movie, right? So, again, that's probably a small issue that I have as well, right? That they're black and they're supposed to be gray if they're going by the movie. I understand that the red suit Spider-Man that was announced from No Way Home, they did black lenses, but that's more understandable because they're going by his look in that movie. But if this is supposed to be by the Spider-Man 3 movie, they are supposed to be gray. We have him there here, another pose right here. He looks really, really good. And there's that line again. So this is more noticeable right here. So again, not too big of an issue, but I just wish they would work around that. Next images, there we have him again with the face sculpture. Body, guys, I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, but he does look a little too skinny for me. I would actually say that his body looks exactly as the old Spider-Man 3 figure. Again, this is once again just a preview, so this is something that they could work around. Again, it's just an announcement, so maybe they'll fix that, but I do feel like he is a little bit too skinny and he is missing some muscle. He is very muscular in the movie, so I feel like that he's missing that. And hopefully that's something that they can correct eventually once we do get the figure delivered and shipped. Again, next images, he looks really good. We're going to have a lot of options when it comes to posing him since he is Spider-Man, and then with that display base from the temple, we are going to have a lot of options, a lot of fun with this figure, so very excited about that. Again, similar image here. Another one right here with the attachable part but from the Symbiote. Again, he looks really, really good. Again, the body is a little bit too skinny, but it's not too big of an issue for me. The spider logo looks phenomenal. And again, once again, the lenses are black. I believe they should be gray. So that is a quick issue. Again, the face sculpture, as I mentioned before, with the rolling eyeballs, it looks perfect to me, honestly. There might be a detail here and there. Hopefully you guys have probably caught that, but when I look at him, he looks exactly like a young version of Tobey Maguire. The hair looks good. The face expression looks perfect as well. And then the way that the face connects to the neck area, it's going to be very similar to my Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, along with the new Tobey Maguire red suit Spider-Man from No Way Home. And it's not like the Tom Holland Spider-Man. That would be the integrated suit and my black and gold suit where the face connects to the neck. No, this time the neck connects to the chest area, so it looks so much more natural. It looks so much better, so very glad that they did that. And then once again we get now a central look to the face. Again, he just looks really, really good with the face sculpture. I have no issues there whatsoever. Maybe you guys do. I don't personally. To me, this is the best part of the figure in my personal opinion. And then we get a closer look at the display base. As you guys can see, this will be part of the deluxe version. So if you guys don't want to get a deluxe version, I believe there's going to be a hexagonal normal base with the Spider-Man logo, and we'll go over that a little bit later on. But as you guys can see closer, it looks really, really good. And again, with the cross here, pretty much it's a given that it is the temple. We do have, of course, some Symbiote covering, and that looks really, really good. It looks amazing. That's a lot of detailing by Hot Toys. So I love the base, the display diorama, if you guys want to call it that way. And that's going to be part of the deluxe version. So if you guys just want to get the normal version, it is not going to come with this diorama base. And then now we have the final image, which is going to be just the figure on its own. So as I mentioned before, the face sculpture is great. The Venom piece, I hope they change that to the Spider-Man 3 Venom and not Tom Hardy's Venom. As usual, they announced the rolling eyeballs. And then the diorama base is going to be part of the deluxe version exclusive. And then they did announce that there's going to be a newly designed webbing accessory. So that's a first. From my previous Spider-Man Hot Toys figures, I've always announced that they always have the regular web pieces, and I really don't have an issue with that. But again, they made the announcement that it's going to be a new webbing accessory, so pretty thrilled and excited to see what they mean by that. We of course have a lot of hands. We have the mask on its own without the face. And then we of course have the Venom symbiote pieces that are attached to Tobey. Okay, so for now, again, the figure looks great. There are some things that they have to work on. So again, I wanted to be objective about that, and I didn't want to, let nostalgia get the best of me. But we are off to a good start. Just really quick, wanted to cover that part about the exclusive and non-exclusive. So this right here is the announcement, which is, I'm sorry, not the exclusive, but the deluxe version. My apologies. So with the deluxe version, we've talked about the diorama base representing the temple from that scene where he takes off the suit. Hopefully I can find the regular base. And here we go. So as you guys can see, the regular base, this is gonna come with it if you guys don't want the deluxe version. Now, what I don't know, and I really couldn't tell, is if we get the deluxe version, if it's gonna come with both diorama base hexagonal base. Excuse me, hexagonal base. I'm not sure if it's gonna come with both hexagonal base and also the diorama base from the temple. So that's something that we'll have to take a look into that eventually. Now, me personally, I'm obviously gonna get the deluxe version. This figure deserves the deluxe version, so we'll definitely get that. And as mentioned before, the additional head of alien symbiote, which I'll be honest with you, this does look a little bit more like Topher Grace's Venom and not Tom Hardy's, so I'm glad about that. But again, this piece right here, I really hope that they fix that, because it does look like Tom Hardy's Venom, so I hope that they get that fixed. But my final thoughts, guys. Maybe this video was a little bit longer than it should have, but I did want to go ahead and touch some details on this. Again, the figure to me is really good. This is perfect. This has some work to do. This same thing. Everything else is really good. I am very excited to get this delivered and reviewed with you guys, which is going to be probably in a year and a half or two. But I'm very glad that they announced this figure. It is about time that they did. I hopefully they announce possibly a Harry figure as well. There is a Hot Toys figure that was released. Maybe a good Sandman figure with the actor's face. I feel like we really haven't gotten an actual Sandman. We've gotten a diorama base. We've gotten one covered in sand by third-party companies, but not an actual Hot Toys detailed figure made for Sandman. So hopefully that's something that they do in the future, guys. But for now, this is going to be it. Again, wanted to just quickly review this figure with you guys. This is something that we are going to be doing from now on, and I will be doing it with only figures that I will be purchasing. So there are Hot Toys figures that are announced out of the 3 franchises, which are Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. Obviously, I really don't find interest in them, so I won't review those. I will only be previewing the figures that I do that I will go ahead and purchase. So again, for now, guys, this is going to be it. I'm very excited about this figure. Can't wait to go ahead and get it open with you guys, and stay tuned for my next video. I will be reviewing the new Scarlet Witch figure from Avengers Endgame, which is going to be an artisan edition, which is going to be with pretty much the new implemented hair that Hot Toys has been trying out. As you guys can see, it's right here, so we'll eventually preview that one as well in my next video. But for now, guys, this is going to be it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. The links to that are on the description of the video. But thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting the channel as always, and I will see you next time.